Hello, this is a video on how to change the brake pads. This hub assembly here is off Nissan. The year of this one is 2006 and the chassis is I think it's K12. I must say the Nissan brake setup is extremely well, and I believe even they use the similar system for the likes of the Skylines and the Silvias, so hence why I think it works so good. A lot of engineering gone into that side of things, so it's just really nice to see the same format on cheaper cars. So it's absolutely awesome. Toyota and probably Nissan use similar, Mazda probably use similar setup, a lot of the Japanese stuff. So this is a really nice setup, nice and simple. So it's just like a slide. So here you have a slide, top and the bottom, and then a groove here, top and the bottom. And then the curvature of the disc here follows the curvature of the pad. So that's just the pad, that's how it looks. Some manufacturers put a little slot there for cooling, and in the old days there wasn't that angle there, and because it would be unweaving wear and stuff. So there's a few little variations of different pad manufacturers and stuff, and there's not a lot between them all. Probably again original manufacturer is probably best if you want to put the money into it. So I'm just going to pop that in there now. So I like to go to the bottom first, push it in the edge, and then line it up nice and evenly. So that's nice and even distance from there, and push it in. There you go, that's in. Bring it back just ever so much, 1 to 2 millimeters. Bring it back off the actual disc itself. So there you go, that's it in now. So simple. And then the same on the back, and that's pretty much ready to go at the moment. It's nice to give the disc then, before you put that in, it's nice to give it a clean of like a brake cleaner. You can actually get a Pacific brake cleaner, so you can clean all that down. There should be more cleaning done there, ideally, from dust and debris, but that's not essential. It's just to make it, that a little bit better. So now when the pads are in place like that, it's good practice to put in a grease on the back here, and the grease that's recommended is copper grease. And I presume the reason copper grease is used is because the properties is extremely good under high temperatures. That's one of the good points of copper. It can hold its properties while being in higher temperatures. That's my understanding of copper grease. It doesn't break down, for example, or it can break down and then it can recover. So it depends which way you want to word it, and that's my belief on the copper grease. So anyways, back to the application. The copper grease smears along there, and maybe about a pea size. Just rub it in the back, and then a little bit here, a little bit there, and then the same in the back again. And then I have a previous video done before on how to wind back the caliper, so that's done in a previous video. And then I just like to have in here just a little bit of lubricant spray it in there, just keep that piston nice and moist as well. I don't remove the gear there or anything like that. I just like to spray it around till eventually weep in itself, and then put it on like so. That's it on now. Then push in the 2 lugs on the bottom. Now there you go, that's in place. And then you just line up your 2 screws here, top and bottom, screw it all down, and you're good. Now as I said before on a previous video, if you're using the rewind tool to drive that piston back, just remember to take your brake cap off, so that fluid can be pushed backwards. Otherwise you're going to cause damage to your master cylinder, and that is really not wise, so don't do that. And then for fun, not that I should ever go anywhere like this again, but the pads on this car are exceptionally poor, so that's not very safe. And there's the other one. There you go, absolutely wrecked. I feel these might have got seized or something, seized on or something. Not sure about that, but I'll get the car back again later and check it all over, check the piston and make sure everything's perfect. But for now, that's the pads done. I hope this was helpful. Bye bye.